Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to See Mini Mom. Today I am going to compare the prices of the generic brands of some common items we keep in our kitchen from 3 different stores. Where is the cheapest place to get these items? Walmart, Aldi, or Target? I'm going to show you. All right, you guys, I have seen tons of videos comparing name brand to generic, both in taste or quality and in price, but I haven't seen a lot of videos that compare generics to each other. So I thought it would be fun to go to 3 different stores that are in my area that I frequently shop at, Target, Walmart, and Aldi, and pick up some items that we commonly keep in our kitchen. These are all things that we use daily or at least weekly, so no worries. All of this is stuff that can be stored or frozen until we are ready to use it. They are all these store brand items from each individual store, and I just wanted to see how the cost compared. But before we jump into this video, why don't you leave me a comment and make a guess. Which place do you think I spent the least amount of money on these items? I'll pop some pictures up here so you can see what the items are, and just remember that they are all the store brand generic of these same items, common things that we use in our kitchen. All right, you guys, first up we have tortillas. We actually go through a lot of tortillas in this household because my kids actually prefer tortillas to bread for making sandwiches. They like to make peanut butter sandwiches with tortillas. They like to roll up some turkey and cream cheese in a tortilla for a snack or for a lunch option. And of course, bean burritos and cheese quesadillas are pretty popular in our household with little kids running around, and they make excellent snacks as well. So I have picked up a 20-count flour tortillas in the small fajita size. This is the size that I prefer for my kids. But right off the bat, I noticed that although the Walmart brand Great Value and the Aldi brand Pueblo Lindo are the same size because they're both 26-ounce packages with 20 tortillas each, the Market Pantry or the Target brand tortillas only clock in at 22.6 ounces. So even though there's 20 in here, that means that they're probably slightly smaller. So at Aldi, I paid $1.99. At Walmart, I paid $2.35. And at Target, I gotta admit, I was a little bit sticker shocked. They were $3.39. Now, one of the things that you might already know about Target if you shop there frequently is about the Target app, which has some Cartwheel offers and some discounts that you can get on top of their regular prices. So I did notice that in my app, I had a 10% off a Market Pantry flour tortilla package. So that did bring the price down to $3.05. But even given that discount, the Aldi tortillas were the least expensive given the size, the amount that I paid for them, and the number of tortillas that come in the package. So Aldi's the winner on this one. Next up, black beans. These are a staple for us, especially as a person who works the WW Purple program. These are 0 points on WW Purple, and I find that I use these in a lot of soups and even pasta dishes. Now, my Aldi was actually out of the traditional beans, but they did have the organic black beans, which is often what I pick up to begin with. And there was an organic option at all 3 stores, so those are the prices that I will be comparing. Now, you might already be thinking, but Mindy, it's more economical to buy the beans dry and then make them yourself on the stove or in the crock pot or in the Instant Pot, and I believe you are absolutely right. That would have been a difficult comparison to make because my Aldi doesn't always carry the same kinds of beans. It's especially difficult for me to find dry black beans at my Aldi, and when they do, they're in really large packages, and honestly, I just didn't know how I was going to be able to go through 6 pounds of dry black beans. It would probably take us all year to do that. So we're just gonna compare the canned beans, and I know that a lot of people tend to pick this up because they really like to have the convenience. So at Aldi for the organic black beans, I paid 89 cents. At Walmart, I paid 92 cents, and at Target I paid 99 cents for the organic black beans. So there's not a huge difference in price there. And also I have a Target red card that I use whenever I buy things at Target, so I get an additional 5% off of my total after all other discounts have applied. So that would have dropped the price of these black beans to 94 cents. So really it's very comparable where these are concerned. We're only talking about a few pennies difference. Next up, I have oatmeal packets. Now, I do prefer to make my oatmeal from scratch. I use quick cooking oats, but my husband eats this almost every morning for breakfast, so it is a frequent flyer in our kitchen, and I'm almost always picking this up a couple times throughout the month for him. Now, one of the things to note about this comparison are that the packages that I got at Walmart and Target are just the traditional flavored kind of oatmeal, and the one that I got from Aldi is the lower sugar kind. This is the kind that I prefer to buy, and they do carry it at Walmart, but it only comes with 8 packets instead of 10, and all 3 of these packages have 10 packets. Now, my husband will not care. He'll eat them whether they're the lower sugar kind or not. I just prefer to buy the lower sugar where I can, but that's an important thing to note because it's gonna come into play here in a minute when we're doing the comparisons. So at Aldi, I paid $1.69 for this package, 10 packets in the box of maple and brown sugar, lower sugar oatmeal. At Walmart, I paid $1.53 for the same box, 10 packets, same kind, maple and brown sugar oatmeal, except this is not the lower sugar kind. And at Target, I paid $1.79 for this box, 10 packets in the box of the fruit and cream flavors of oatmeal. Now, if you wanna know the differences in the sugars, the lower sugar oatmeal that I got from Aldi has only 4 grams of added sugars, whereas the oatmeal that I got from Walmart and Target has 10, 11, or even 12 grams of added sugars per package. That being said, the lower sugar oatmeal was still a better deal than Target, and even though it was slightly more expensive than the one from Walmart, I'm gonna declare it the winner, because had I purchased the regular flavored oatmeal from Aldi, it would have been $1.49. So I still prefer to pick it up at Aldi, but as you can see, the prices are still kind of in the ballpark. They're fairly comparable on the oatmeal. Next up, we have grass-fed ground beef. Now, I prefer to buy the grass-fed ground beef because I think it tastes just a little bit better, but also it's not that much more expensive than regular ground beef around here. I know that that can vary widely from place to place, and that I live in Oklahoma. We are an agricultural state and a ranching state, so maybe it is just a little bit less expensive than other places. But I find that the price for grass-fed ground beef is pretty reasonable, especially when I compare it to the traditional ground beef, and it's really only about anywhere from 50 to 75 cents more per pound. At Aldi, 1 pound of grass-fed ground beef was priced at $5.49. At Walmart, it was priced at $5.78. And at Target, it was priced at $5.89. Now again, since I was using my Target Red Card, that would have reduced the price on this ground beef by 5% at the checkout. So that actually would have made it less expensive than the ground beef at Walmart, but still not quite as inexpensive as the same amount of grass-fed ground beef from Aldi. Next up, a favorite in our house is cheese. Now these are all 8-ounce blocks of cheese. I prefer to buy it in block form and then shred it myself because I think that it tastes better. And even though these are all different kinds, the different flavors of cheese were all the same price. At Aldi, they were $1.69 for an 8-ounce block. At Walmart, they were $2.08 for an 8-ounce block. And at Target, they were $1.99 for an 8-ounce block. So especially once you factor in any discounts you might have on your Target Red Card or your Target Circle app, it was actually a better deal to buy the cheese at Target than it was at Walmart, but still not quite as good a deal as it was at Aldi. Another common thing that we use in our kitchen and in our cooking throughout the week is whole wheat pasta, so that's our next comparison. This was a difficult one to make because my Aldi doesn't always have whole wheat pasta, and because the qualities of these, traditional versus organic, is not the same, but just stick with me. This 16-ounce package of organic whole wheat spaghetti from Aldi was 99 cents. The 16-ounce boxes or packages of whole wheat pasta at my Walmart are always $1. It's not organic. And then the same amount of whole wheat pasta from Target was actually 99 cents. Now Target did have an organic whole wheat pasta option. They were $1.39, so that's not bad at all, and actually a lot less than I normally pay for it when I buy organic whole wheat pasta at Sprouts. So even though these are all pretty comparable in price, I mean, we're talking about the difference of a penny, my problem with getting this at Aldi is that it's not always available at my Aldi. It seems to be a seasonal item, and so when they run out of this, in fact, there were only a few packages left on the shelf, it's not available, I find, for several months. Even though the price is really close between Walmart and Target, again, I have that Target Red Card discount, which is gonna drop this price down to like 94 cents a box. So even though it's a difference of only a few pennies, for me, it's still the best deal at Target. Next up is whipped cream cheese. My kids like to use this to make sandwiches, or like I said, turkey and cream cheese roll-ups. We put it on bagels, and it's just a really great thing to have around. These are all 8-ounce containers. At Aldi, I paid $1.49. At Walmart, I paid $1.84. And at Target, I paid $2.19. So once again, Aldi is the clear winner here for me. Next up, we have canned tomatoes. I use these all the time in soups and pastas. I don't even buy tomato sauce very much anymore because I find I can just stick this in my Ninja blender and basically make tomato sauce from them. These are all 14.5-ounce cans of petite diced tomatoes. potatoes. And at Aldi, I paid 45 cents. At Walmart, I paid 64 cents. And at Target, I paid 49 cents. So once again, the price between Aldi and Target on this item is fairly comparable, especially if you have any kinds of red card discounts or Target Circle discounts. Now, let me just stop right here and say that I know that the prices might vary around the country, or if I have people who are watching from outside of the US, I know that the prices on these items might be different from place to place, but this is where I live and this is where I shop. So these are the prices that I'm going to share with you today, and I'll be interested to hear if you find something different is the case in your stores. Next up is peanut butter, common staple in a household as long as you don't have allergies if you have kids. I mean, my kids eat peanut butter toast, they eat peanut butter on waffles, they put it in tortillas, they make peanut butter sandwiches as snacks. My son loves peanut butter on celery. It's actually one of the snacks that he asks for whenever I'm going to the store. So from Walmart and Aldi, I have the No Stir Creamy Peanut Butter. This has just slightly different ingredients than just the, generic traditional peanut butter. And so this is the one that I prefer. Yes, I know organic peanut butter would be even better, but you guys, I can't get my family to eat that. And if they won't eat that, it's not good for them, because what good is it if they won't actually consume it? So this is one of those compromises that I make, and I just buy this quality of peanut butter. These are all 16-ounce containers of peanut butter, so just the smallest container of peanut butter typically that they have on the shelves. At Aldi, I paid $1.15, and at Walmart, I paid $1.64. Now, Target did have the same quality of peanut butter as this, the no stir kind that doesn't have the same kinds of oils and stuff, and I think not as much sugar in it maybe. They didn't have it in this size. They only had it in a 40-ounce jar. So I went ahead and just got, for comparison's sake, a regular 16-ounce jar of peanut butter, and it was $1.99 at my Target. So I feel like Aldi is the clear winner here, once again, because a 51-cent savings between this peanut butter and this peanut butter from Walmart, when we're talking about an item that only costs a little over $1, that's a pretty big percentage, right? And the last thing I'm going to share with you today is steam in the bag broccoli. This is something we use all the time. It's actually probably the vegetable that my kids ask for the most to go along with their dinners. These are all 12-ounce packages of steam in the bag broccoli florets. At my Aldi, they were 89 cents a bag. At my Walmart, they're always $1, or at least they have been for me whenever I've been purchasing them. But at Target, you guys, I was kind of shocked. They rang up for $1.99 a bag. I couldn't get a picture of the price tag on these because there wasn't one where they were in the freezer section, so I was just kind of surprised to see them ring up for that much. I mean, we're talking about more than a 100% markup between these, and the quality is the same. This isn't an organic broccoli floret. It came from a different store. So my totals, I have them all right here. At Aldi, it was $16.72 for all of the items that I showed you. At Walmart, it was $18.78. And at Target, after it took my discount for the tortillas that was in my Target app, and after the discount for using my Target red card, it was $20.21. So the difference between Aldi and Walmart was only a little over $2, but when you consider the fact that I was only spending, $16, $17 and some change, that's actually almost a 12% difference. So in a sense, if that was the case across the board for an entire $100 grocery haul, we'd be talking about $12. But I also know that not everybody has the same stores, not everybody has the same prices in their stores, and maybe some of those stores might be close to you, but they just aren't convenient because they're not on your daily traffic patterns. But I do feel like regardless of where you're shopping, one way to save money is to buy generic and to keep your ingredients simple. Most of the things that I showed you are things that have very few ingredients or even just one ingredient. So if I'm buying broccoli florets, I feel like from brand to brand, those are gonna be pretty similar. So I might as well get the best price by buying the house brand. And all of the items that I showed you, along with a few other things from your pantry, could make some really easy, inexpensive meals regardless of where you are purchasing them from. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that was interesting. I was definitely interested to find that out. And I have an idea for doing another video like this, but comparing the prices of like some common snack foods and kid-friendly foods that we keep around. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you were interested in seeing more like this. Thanks for watching. I'll check in again with another video very soon. Bye.